Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Ross Chastain's Advent Health 77 for 2020. As always, take a quick look at the box, and as you can see, we actually got a special box. This is like a full-on promo box we got in front of us. Was not expecting that for this car, but this is really cool. Got a big Advent Health logo, got a little bit of that watermelon design around the bottom. Got 2020 Advent Health, render the car right there, standard finish. Made a total of 505 of these things. Advent Health, standard finish, number 77. Down the back, you got Advent Health and more of that watermelon design. 2020 Action Racing Collectibles. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. Ross Chastain raced this twice this year so far. First in the Daytona 500 and then in the Coca-Cola 600. Although the Coca-Cola 600 one was slightly different. It had like a thank you health workers or something message on the hood instead of the regular logo. So this is basically the Daytona 500 version of the car. He got top 25s in both races. He was honestly doing pretty well in the Daytona 500. He was actually going for the lead late in that race when Ryan Preece kind of came down on him and it caused that big one that took out like Logano and a few other people. But he was honestly going for the win with like in the last 10 laps. So you could not really ask for more than that. This is also the first time we got like a true, just clean Spire car. I mean, we had the Jamie McMurray 40 last year, but of course that was, a Ganassi paint scheme, had all the Ganassi sponsors, Ganassi font, everything else. Where this one is just, the full-on, like, Spire car. Like, it has no logos, no anything. We, of course, also got the Justin Haley Daytona win, but like I said, this is the first clean, normal 77 Spire car we've gotten, so that's kind of cool. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Advent Health. Got Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, number 77, and Spire Motorsports. Down the side, you got Advent Health, and you have Jack Nothing Else. Like I said, this is more like a typical underfunded Spire car. No logos there, no logos there, no logos on the C post, no logos on the B post. Does have Ross Chastain's name and the Melon Man on the name rail. Kind of a shame they didn't update this one to have like the John Andretti logo or the roof hatch or anything. On the back, you have Advent Health, and you have Advent Health. What is the purpose of that? Nobody knows. And you got Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE, number 77. Got nothing on the deck lid. And on the roof, you have Feel Whole. This is number 173. Got the same stuff down the other side, as usual. Let's take a look under the hood, which, of course, still doesn't want to open on these new Camaros. Like, it still doesn't open very far on the Camaros. Why is that still a thing? Why can't you make the Camaro hoods open farther? Anyways, just have the Chevy bow tie under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, no deck lid. Roof flaps, of course, still do open. And there is the underside of the car if you want to see that. If you didn't know, this car did share a design with Kyle Larson's car earlier this year. The only difference was his car had the lime green around the bottom, where this one has red around the bottom, and if for some reason you didn't know, it actually has watermelon seeds in the red. So this is a part watermelon car. Just what everyone wants for Chastain. This is honestly the first Cup diecast we've actually gotten for Chastain. It's kind of strange it took this long, but we finally got one. We're actually getting two this year so far because they're also making his Spire Motorsports Melon Man 77 car that he ran at the Indianapolis race. So that's cool. We're getting two different Spire cars this year for Ross Chastain. Still very interesting to see what happens to Ross Chastain in the future because, it seems like Ganassi wants him in the 42 car, but then this year they just kind of said, we don't care to get him, and they got Matt Kenseth, and then it was like, oh, they're just, setting up for next year. But then now it's sounding like they're trying to get Bubba Wallace in the 42 car next year, so Ganassi, why are you trying to, not take Chastain already? Give him a Cup ride already. He's more than earned it at this point. I don't know why Ganassi's being so strange about this, but who knows? Maybe he'll still be in the 42 car next year if Bubba stays at Petty or whatever, but maybe it's time for Chastain to try to get a Cup ride somewhere else, because I don't know why Ganassi's being so weird with him. He's clearly got talent. He didn't do that bad of a job in the 6 car this year. He did wreck a few times. He did, he's aggressive. That's part of why everyone likes him, but who knows? If you want this card as a brand new release, you can get it right now. Not sure if it'll get rare or not, because Chastain is very strange with cars. Some of his cars are like gone off the face of the earth and valuable and rare right now, and other cars have just sat around. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. The fact this is watermelon based, maybe it will get kind of rare, because his watermelon truck is very rare, and you know, he had that watermelon 4 promo years ago that's like a $400 car nowadays. Wish I bought that back in the day, but whatever. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all there's to say. This has been a review of Ross Chastain's Advent Health Chevy for 2020. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.